Why is it not showing my screen? There it goes. I do believe both are live. Of course, OBS doesn't want to tell me that. This one. And do I have a microphone? I do have a microphone. I think it is working. What's up, everybody? Guess you'll have to see. You should have jumped on a couple hours ago there, my friend. All right, let's get this going. Always got to be an early bear. All right, how many pulls do I have? I want to do some more pulls today. I don't know that I'm going to pull on her. I just did her like whole event while I was laying in bed with the kiddo, and I don't know, she's kind of cool, but I didn't love her character kit. So I am curious. All right, so I've got at least 4 like multis I can do here. Oh, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Very nice. Very nice. What event do you think I still have? I just did this. Yeah, I can't do this for another like 14 hours. Why are you telling me this? What am I missing here? I've done all this. I don't know what you want from me, game. Oh, thank you, everybody. I have not pulled anything else since yesterday, so I was saving all that for the stream. So I'm mostly just rocking with this dude. This is my only 5-star at the moment. And I think I have some missions I need to do. Let's see. So I now can actually give him breakthroughs. Do you have the voodoo skeleton you had in beta? Not yet. Cassius. Yeah, I'm bummed because I don't have him yet. But he's a 4-star, so I'll get him eventually. Oh, you went to bed yesterday. Yeah, this is the main one I pulled. So if I go to my combatants, I've got... This is it. I'm rocking a super small team right now. Yeah, he's Hugo. And then these two pair really well together because he does follow-ups and she gets a bunch of free attacks. And then she gives AP back. So this is like a cool little team I'm working with right now. And this came when you came in the game. This one we got for free in the mail. And so I got these two from the mail, or from the pull. So yeah, I'm actually rocking a very, very small team at the moment. And I did get to chapter 3. So I just did my level 20 promotion. And so I've been working through this. I'm about to open up another chaos. But I do have... where is it at? I'm still trying to remember where everything is at in this game. Is it... Yeah, it's here. So this is like your beginner book. What's up, Furon? Do you recommend that I withdraw from Haru or just skip it? Withdraw from Haru? Do you mean like pulling the banner? I mean, you can play her event and you get to actually use her. So, yeah, boobs are free. So I think that's a better thing is to play till you get to the event, do the event and see if you like her playstyle or not. All right, so I need to do another one of these. So let's get her potentials going. Because clearly I've got to. And I think I will need to use some energy. So we'll just do that. Furin? Furin, it is Furin. Oh, that's a cool looking dude. It's the first time I've seen like a robot looking one. I do like this combo, this team. It's really good for single target. The only real problem is it's not great for AoE. Yeah, there you go, Zev. That's just our MO. How are you liking the game so far, buddy? Have you been playing it much? I know Per Platypus is farther than I am. He played it like all day. Still learning how deck building works. Yeah, the tricky thing about deck building is you do it in the Chaos realm. And so you can't just pick what you want and build like a very specific deck. That's where the roguelike comes in. And so the early game, I would tell you just to do the best that you can. Just pick what looks cool or what seems to synergize. You don't really want to build the big decks until you get to deep trauma mode, because that's where you get all the rare stuff. So anything that you're doing right now, you're going to end up tossing anyways. So you just need enough to get by. Like, I haven't even done a deck for Doggo over there yet. You like the combat, but everything else is lackluster. Yeah, I mean, I'll say that the story so far, I'm just like, meh, it's whatever. There's like, you know, a little bit of basic intrigue. Like, the story is not gripping me. And the side stories, I started just skipping, honestly, because they're so dumb. You took sick micro naps? Jesus. And the rest of it is, honestly, it's the same gacha stuff we're always used to. What is the mechanics in this game? Or in this battle? I feel like I should have killed these guys by now. Maybe I shouldn't have left this one on auto. The game also has really stupid auto battle. But yeah, I like the combat. I like the chaos modes. But everything else so far has been just basically auto battle. The event, I would say the girl's, Haru's story in the event, it was kind of cool to see that and like what her backstory was. It's not so much the total story. It's kind of like gacha passable right now. I think that they could layer in some more intrigue into it. It just depends on how they choose to go for it. But what was cool about the event is it had like branching stories. And so while you're in your mission, it happens 3 different times where you can make a choice to go, you know, make one decision or another decision. And I'm being careful not to spoil it just in case somebody wants to see it on their own. And if you pick option A, it might lead to a bad ending. And if you pick option, you know, A or C or whatever, it'll lead to a good ending. And you go back and redo those story like decision points, and then it'll bring you down like a different path. And then if you do all the paths, it gives you like a special memory for that particular character. Okay, what? Or is it just 3 of these things and I'm just not paying attention? Because I see I'm on like the 3rd round now, actually. So maybe I have been killing these things. So like that's I would say more the better part of the story. I still wouldn't say it's like overly amazing, but they have bones there that they could work on. It's not there yet. It's definitely not there yet. I would say Persona 5X had the better starting story. No, so I'll show you. It's, where's the events? So if I come here, so this is what I just did. And I have to get an item to do this, and I'm not sure what this does, but, so like if you look here, like I got here and I had 2 directions I could go. So either up or down. And so there was a decision I had to make here. And then you'll see like it comes over here, right? So this is one ending. And then if I went down, I had another branch right here and I could go, you know, decision A went this way and decision B went this way. And so like this was the good ending down here. And then I went back and did this one. And so there's no penalty. You actually want to do them all because you open more battle missions, which gives you more rewards. And then if you do all of the paths, you unlock a final memory and then a final battle. So it wants you to do everything anyways. And then you get 2 limited pulls for doing the whole thing. So, I mean, if I was skipping the dialogue, this probably would have been 20 minutes tops, if even that, because you would just be doing a couple battle missions and making a couple choices. But I would say that of any of the story I've seen in the game so far, this has been the best. Now, I say the best, I would still only say that this is like maybe a C+, because the parts that were good, but the rest of it is so like, let's live by the power of friendship kind of bullshit, frankly. So yeah, I've got my eyes on DNA. I haven't made any content for it, but I'm definitely looking at it. So I needed to give her this. Oops. that. Okay, so that should take care of that mission. Order food. I can go order more food. That's easy. Let's get... We'll just take this. I don't really care. You're obsessing? Nice. I mean, it looks really cool. And you know it's more action combat too, right? Which I have no problem with. I don't mind action combat. What is this? Achieve exploration level 3 in chaos manifestation blah 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 blah. That was some good English. Twin Stars Shadow. Which one is that one? Twin Star Shadow. So that's the second one. Okay, so I have to get the exploration. Oh, I've already done 4 on that one. This is a yellow. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start with some pulls. Because if I can get some yellow characters, then I'll be in the right synergy. I'm not sure what you want to call it. I've got high hopes for DNA. I actually think it's going to be really good. I just hope the story is good. Because like the combat looks good. Anyone that I know that has played it has had good things to say about it. So, I mean, there's that. Oops, did I tell you I just missed that? All right. Oh, nice. I don't, yeah, but so like DNA, I don't think you can beat, right? Like it's not, I don't assume it's that kind of game. I don't need you to remind me. I'm pressing the button. All right, let's see what we get. Four star. See, this is the shit I was worried about. Is some of the shops, like I don't know if you guys watched my shop video yet, but you have to get good pulls to get like these things, or you have to pull to get these things. So it's kind of like the Cognigens in PS or P5X. Jesus, I cannot speak English today. Shark, I can see your messages. You've made no progress from last stream, unfortunately. You're not late, I'm early. So there you go. All right, who's my 4 star? Oh, is that a partner? I think that's a partner. I'm guessing that's a partner. Because I don't remember seeing her in the roster otherwise. You've been grinding this game all day? Nice. So I'm going to assume that you like it then. Four star again. Standard banner shenanigans. Let's see if I can pull a riddle on this one. Could you imagine if somehow I got riddle on this banner? That would be ridiculous. Said like 4 things, but it's fine. Alyssa. This character design does not do anything for me. Like, why do you have those big bandies on your head? You're addicted? That's good, man. It's good to like it. Little Howler is cute. That the one I just pulled? No. No. I don't know if I'm getting a 5 star on these pulls. 4 star. I've been playing P5X. Oh, nice, yeah. I've got like no content left in P5X until tomorrow. And then we'll go through having the whole palace and mementos again, which will be nice. All right, come on, let's get a 5 star next one. I don't think it is. Nope, 4 star again. Darn. I was hoping to get a yellow damage dealer or Calipe, just because I liked playing her in beta. This is a new one. Arwen. Is she? Is she floating? Or is she on? What is she on? She has like a... I legitimately cannot tell what this character is doing. We've got a book and stuff, but like, is she sitting on something? Oh, yeah, yeah, it looks like she's sitting on something. That's a weird character design. I didn't understand what's going on there. Yeah, I didn't realize they capped out Kira. I wonder if I've been actually leveling... you know what? I've probably been leveling him capped out, because I did his Mementos mission. I mean, at least you don't lose anything for it. It's just, I should be working on someone else right now. Okay, so what did I actually get? Was it mostly partners? It was all partners, yeah. Like, I'm gonna say it, like, the banners in this game have me a little bit worried, because I've now pulled 90 times, and this is all I have to show for it. That is a little concerning, not gonna lie. Skipping Mesa, I'm gonna pull Mesa. I was gonna go 50-50, but now with the banner changes, everything's 110. Like, there's no reason not to go to 110. Alright, so Chaos. So I guess first things first. I can promote again. Because I just did my rank up mission thing. I'll need to burn another thing of stamina. That's fine, I don't really care. Yeah, the banners, like... And I'll say, like, the rates... It's not like the rates are any different than any other game. Like, I mean, they're the 50-50s. They actually have a decent soft pity. But... What's weird is if I go back to beta... And granted, they gave us a ton of free pulls in beta. Like, they gave us, like, mail every single day. I swear to God, I was pulling a 5-star, like, every 3 multis. Like, I had so many more characters, and my 4-stars, like, you just saw what happened with my 4-stars. Like, I didn't get another new one. Like, they were all partner ones. And so, like, I was hoping to at least get some decent 4-stars right there. I mean, my odds have technically been better on 50-50 so far. $110 is less fun. I'm going to give you that. It's less gambly. What's up, Thorgrim? Yeah, I do like Hugo. I like making the single target team with them. So now I'll be able to get some chaos data for him, which will be nice. Because I actually don't have a build for him yet. We'll just let auto battle play out here. 50-50 average, like 56 pulls. Yeah, it's... I mean, I would say that both can be the right answer, which is what's kind of nice now, because it really does lean itself towards preference as opposed to, you know, it was just objectively better to do 50-50 before with the 0.2% rate. And now it's such a close number between the two banner types that it really does become preference. I think for anyone who is really trying to avoid spending any money, I think the 110 is better. Your average is 80-80. I mean, everybody on the 50-50 will eventually go to double pity. It's just, unless you have some ungodly luck, it's just going to happen. So it's just whether or not that balances out against getting it earlier, which it should. I mean, you should end up averaging around 90 pulls, roughly. 90 to 100, like in that range. Oh my god, shut up. Alright, does that enough? And this is the other thing too. I've noticed grinding materials is definitely going to be a thing in this game. I wonder if in here I can get some of those materials, because I have new battle stages. No, but what are these for? Memory fragments. Okay, this is for when you hit level 25. Interesting. You always go to pity? Well, I mean, like the goat CJ says I have a credit card. That's funny. I don't love how slow I mean, with running that 3 times just now, I should have been able to get something enough to break him through, but I didn't. They do. I said this in beta, and I think it's unfortunately panning out to be true, is I don't feel like they've balanced the economy of items that well yet. So I'm just going to run chaos without leveling up. What's the worst that can happen, people? All right, so I had to do twin stars. And we're going to run with this team. And we're going to pray. Those are cool. Oh, Amber, that's a harsh start. Double pity on both. Yeah, you gotta have something to use stamina on, but the problem is they have a lot of something to use stamina on. And this one's level 30 already? Oh my god. Economy of items means how many things you have to level your characters and do their growth progressions. Alright, what do I want? I want... Oh, I guess I don't pick, I just get. Choose my fate. This might be nice. Starting with equipment. Let's start with some equipment. When hitting a target under weakened status, 30% damage. Sure. It's better than nothing. No, I know at level 25, right, is when we have to grind that. That's the thing is like, I guess it's a matter of how slow they want you to progress, but it feels slower than it should at the moment. So we'll just go straight, I guess, because we want that elite. We won't get many credits right away, but the elite's the way to go. I feel you. My P5X luck has been really good. All right, so now we got to play for real. Let's do that one. Why did you not hit him? Oh, because I... Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Let's see if I can get like a good chain of heals into zero cost cards, and you'll see what this guy can do. I've only got 2, but then I've got these 2. Okay. Yeah, see, like, look at all those follow-ups. So, I mean, it's not AoE, but you can spread it quite a bit. Okay, got an epiphany. What do we get? Ooh, okay, what's this? Oh, yeah. Let's definitely use that card. There you go, you can eat that. I wonder if I'll get better save data for her this time. I'm really bummed about those pulls. That was a really crappy 40 pulls. Taste the mushroom? I've done that. Let's not. Select cards. Turn into fragrant bait. Weaken to all enemies. Add extra weaken equal to number of enemies. That's interesting. Curse cost remove 2. No, I don't want that. I'm going to do this one. Oh, I need an 8. Oh my god, I just barely got that. Got about 12 hours in the game. Level 20, 29. Yeah, I did not buy anything cash shop wise. Okay, so select one card to transform. Wait, am I getting an epiphany? Oh no, I'm transforming the weekend one. Okay. Probably this. It does not show up as Booty Bear. It's how do you say mofo and the rest of that word? But now I know you're Booty Bear, so that works for me. Alright, there we go. So what is minus 25% damage? Okay. Water barrier. And we'll follow it up with this. Oh, they're all going to attack? The only bad thing is I don't have shielding here. They're not in agony yet. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, so eat that. Oh, I don't get to retain this. But we can do it this way. We'll just not use that card. Really? Can't kill any of them. That's weak. You're an alt account? Oh, okay. Yeah, I want Kalipe. She's so cool. I should have gotten rid of this card. I'll take this for the heal. Can't actually use it. But now I can use this. Yeah, get rid of you. You need to die. I guess we'll just wear a couple down. Let's heal up. So healing also gives him his follow-ups, which is why I like to do that as well. Siege chat does it too. Yeah, I don't know why it does anything like that. Alright, so let's get this elite. Let's see what gear we can get from him. Or cards. Let's see. If not used, action counters further decreased, and after the monster finishes acting, a card that prevents card use. Oh, I know what this one is. Okay. Let's do that. Let's just start defensive. Hugo's your favorite right now? I do like him a lot. He was memed on a lot in the beta, but I really didn't think he was bad. Little mouse shoots him. I love it. He needed some damage there, huh? Do that. Let's get him on weakness. Get some more daggers. Get a heal. Wait, what? Wait, what is that saying? Cannot use... What is that saying? Unstable status ailment. What is that? I don't know that ailment. I know to use cards. This effect is not immune. So I can only use her. Damn, so I'm gonna have to burn all these cards. Is that... Well, ain't that some shit? So I have to burn those first. That was a waste of a turn. She's gonna go into trauma soon. What do basic cards and neutral card upgrades refer to? So basic cards are the 4 ones that you start with, basically. So they're like your standard attacks and stuff. Neutral cards are ones that you get like here that you can put on different people. I have no idea what more amends is, to be honest with you, so I couldn't answer that question. Let's grab that. Don't do anything exciting. Probably won't. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. This is going to be a much harder run because this one level 30s and I am absolutely not a level 30. How many cards do I need to clear for her? Jeez. Those meter bars show trauma. Yeah, no, that's your trauma gauge. So now I get to use this for cheap. What I really need is healing. And also to get rid of that. And of course I have no healing now. Ain't that some shit? Oh, I think Agony will finish him off. There we go. Well, not an easy fight, but we got through it. Ooh, yes, I will do that. Yeah, I love the graphics in this one, Showtime. Yeah, sorry, but I don't think we've even heard of that game. Will they add skins? I mean, they could. They haven't mentioned anything that I'm aware of, but we should take the heal. As much as I want the money, I kind of need it. Alright, so we want... Now where do we want to go? We need to get to the next elite. These will be credits. But I have no way... Well, I could go down from there. So I could go boom, boom, boom. Down. I think we do it that way. Alright, so let's go here. That's a thing. Get a legendary. Get an epiphany. Wait, what is this? Event repeat? Why would I want that? Is there... For science, I'm going to do this one. I have no idea what that actually will do for me. Watch me get a 1. Oh my god, I barely won that one. Okay, that gives me more credits. I'm not going to gamble that. I'm going to get my equipment. 1 immunity. I need to build car or stuff for him, so I might as well. Sorry, Space Pirate, you are screwed. Alright, I want to go here. What unit's the best to start the game in your opinion? I don't honestly know. Because they made a lot of changes to units, and so I haven't had time to sit down and read all their different cards. But so far, I've been able to beat everything with whatever they've given me, which is not very much, for one. And for two, we don't even know what the end game looks like, so... You have no idea how it works. It's very much a traditional card battler. Which of these would I want? I think I still want this to be an Outbreak of War. So I'll keep it as is. Okay. Yeah, what's different about this one though, CJ, is you can't like get all your cards and then build like your most strategic deck. Like you play the mode I'm in right now, and then it's this whole mode is roguelike, and in doing this mode is how you get more or less what you're looking for. But it's randomized. We're gonna go with the defensive round. That too, Bolo. That too. I think I have a fairly decent grasp on how this game works. Ooh, what is this? Yeah, I like that. Nice, and he stacked up his hunts. Ah, too bad that doesn't have a retain on it. I felt your aura. Nice. Let's see, what do you got for me? Nice, got our AoE move. Oh, they're getting morale. I need to be careful. I'm not paying attention to what these guys do. What? Okay, so I've got enough to double up on quite a bit of this. We need to not have these guys, like, with their super jack stats hitting us. Because look at this. That's 260% extra damage. I do not want to get hit by that. Yeah, this game is definitely one that the more you understand, I think, yeah, the far more fun you would have with it. I tried, he won't buy a membership. I missed something there. Oh, Zavai, yeah. I gotcha, I gotcha. So he's got 7 moves, so what can I do here? Let's get some healing. We should be able to take this thing down now. Yeah. And there's like a lot of micro strategies. Like if you can delay a turn to try to force an epiphany, that's a good strategy. Like I didn't have the right cards to do that other than just trying to heal a little bit. One of these weird giraffe looking fuckers. So like here, I'll give an example. So what I just gave him, certain cards will now give him his effect up here, which is how he does his follow-ups. So what you're not noticing is I'm thinking about that. And then by having these, so see how we just got another one? Now she can play these 2 cards for free and he'll do a follow-up attack. So yeah, so that's like kind of the deck building stuff that you do is you figure those things out. And so I don't want to use this now because he doesn't have follow-up. So even though she can have 2 free attacks, it's not actually going to help me. But then this helps a little bit because it gives me fortitude. The problem here is this only works if I exhaust a card. So I'm just going to, oops. I'm just going to pass the rest of this turn. Yeah, if you don't think through the deck, so there's no reason to play a game like this. All right, so this weakness on everybody. So now this would be a good card to play. Okay, let's get a heal so we can get some follow-up going. And then we'll just Shadow Dagger ourselves through this. Oh, he didn't. Oh, I thought he was gonna die on the effect there. All right, let's see. More expensive, but I get retain. Damage to all enemies with 2 agony. Exhaust all shadow daggers in hand. Repeat equal to that number. Ooh. I kind of like that. It's more expensive, but I like the idea of that card. Lots of Mesa gooning going on over there. I may be underleveled for this one, to be honest. Oh, son of a gun. I still, like, it looked like he was on his, like, the end of his life there. I must join DJ server. You're invested. Everybody can be a gooner, don't you worry. I may need to leave this stage before the last boss. I don't know that this team can beat it just yet. So I'm taking a lot of damage, and she's going to go in the trauma a second time already. Yeah, I'll do that. CJ dumb autocorrect. Okay. What is this one? It's okay. Credits. Let's go with the gear. Fuck. Well, got nothing out of that. But now we gotta fight an elite. It sucks that we didn't get that gear. Yeah, Mesa, unless you just really want him as a skip. At least I think he is. Not commence the hunt. Get rid of that. He'll get AP. He'll back up. I can retain this card. I cannot retain that card. That was a good attack. Oh, I can play this next round with that. That'll be nice. Okay. How do I get a whole bunch of her daggers on this round? Oh my god, that guy hurts. Alright. We need as many daggers as possible. And I'm not going to have a lot of them. We'll start with this. I like the comparison there, CJ. 2 shadow daggers. We got that. Damn. I wanted to heal, but Well, does this have AP? It does not. Damn. Damn, that's a waste. And she's gonna be in whatchamacallit soon. That shield's not gonna do much. Am I pulling for Haru? I don't think so. I didn't necessarily love her play style when I was doing her event. Oh my god, that's such a hit. Her story was definitely sad. I just didn't think she was someone I'd want to play. Okay, definitely need a heal. Put that on. Let's get a shield. Be a little defensive. Hugo and Maylin. I have to double check what Maylin does. I don't have all these kits memorized like I do for... like as many as I do for P5X. Eat that, dude. Her weapon is super cool looking. I'll give you that. All right, he's close. I mean, he's gonna hurt me still, but he's close. Okay, good. Had enough agony. Whew, I was worried there. Yeah, the follow-ups are freaking awesome. Okay, we got shops. That's what I want. All right, so we'll go up. Shop, elite shop. That's a good sequence of events. Black Rose Lady. Yeah, she's cool. Let's do this. Ooh. On what is Ravage? When a monster's tenacity is fully reduced. Okay. That seems pretty decent. Renoa. Yeah. No, you got her. Oh, I'm actually pretty close to the boss. Closer than I thought I was. I'm going to be your AMSR or ASMR. God, I'm like speaking backwards today. I don't know what is wrong with me. Let's take that. God, I need health. Oh, but I can hold that. So I can heal with this. I don't have anything for follow-up. Ouch. Okay, let me think through this. I should hold that until I have unsheathed daggers. $90 times 3. Get commenced. That's what I have now. Extra damage. I like that. That was actually pretty decent for him. Maylin's really good DPS. Take care, Taku. Built-in draw cards, cool mechanic. Haven't tested her personally. Yeah, I still need to spend a lot of time studying the kits. Could really use healing, so let's do it that way. I'll keep the retained skills. Shield up. Ouch. Oh, fuck. That is really not good right now. And she needs 7 of those now. That's harsh. Save data is very important because you use it in all the other modes. Oh, did she break out early? Yeah, I mean, the biggest part of the game is getting your good save datas. Okay. Heal 104. Heal 102. That's interesting that her heal's actually better. You can die. You can die. Five attacks. Let's get some more healing. Damn, that hit hard. Jesus, that was a nice attack. See you later, Ribeye. All right. Hopefully we can get some good gear or something here. What do you have? Oh, what's this? I really don't want that. Ooh, 10% crit chance with attack cards that are 0, which she certainly has. But I don't have good crit, like baseline crit, so it's not as good as it sounds. What is this? The start turn, each ally takes fixed damage equal to 10% of their max HP, get 1 AP. Why would I want that? Wait, at start of the turn, each ally takes fixed damage equal to 10% of their max HP. I don't feel like that's... But it costs 3? And I get 1 AP from that? I feel like I'm reading that card wrong. What's up, Chewy? I don't like that either. What is this? Ooh. That's kind of nice. 2 counterattack. I do like counter. He always has Outbreak of War. Those are all okay. Oh, gross. Damage reduction. No. Some shield wouldn't be bad. This one I like. Okay. Oh, but I don't have enough. Bastard. Guess I could just remove a card I don't want. We'll just do it that way. The dagger was nice. I mean, all these save datas I'm using now are just going to get replaced anyways, so it's not like that big of a deal, to be honest. Okay. I like his super move here. That's so cool looking. Alright, how much of a beating am I about to take? A lot. Ouch. Get that on him. Get some AP back. Oh, I should use that first. Oh well. This is Chaos Zero Nightmare. 2 of those. What does it say? Do I want that or probably this? Well, that's a nice heal though. Shit. I think this one. Ow. This has got to be a heal round. God, they're hitting hard. Oh, damn it, I wanted to click that one. Alright, it's at least one down. Oh my god. I feel like playing at 10 levels under leveled is definitely not the easiest thing. Okay, didn't quite get him. Oh, again. Oh, she broke out. Yes, please. And I guess we'll do it this way then. That was actually good that that happened. Because that gave me what I needed to do that. Ooh, and... what the fuck does that mean? X is applied as X plus 1? What does that mean? Wait, okay. consume all action points held. Activate effect equal to that number. So does that mean if I have 3 action points and I do a shadow dagger, does it 3 times? That's not like the best description. I'm going to give it to her and see what it does. Any X card gets 1 added to it no matter what. Oh, some actually have an X as an action cost. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, okay. I see. Thank you for clarifying that. Oh, there's the dagger again. What is this one? I do not want that. This won't help on the boss more than just the attack. But overall, it's good for her. Alright, can we beat the boss? Severely underleveled. Did you reroll? I did not. I did not reroll. I got Mr. Hugo, and I said I'm just going to roll with what it gives me. Let's heal. Let's heal. Okay. What do we got here? Do you have an epiphany? Two, 3. That'll give me another AP. Vital attacks. What did I get? I got... Yeah, I will do that. Okay. Use a melee with Nia. Right level, I'm like 21, 22, something like that. My character's level 20 right now, so... This said recommended level 30. We'll see how horrible this goes for me. Let's see. I need... That's not going to help me right now. Plus it's a retain, yeah, so I'm fine there. Okay. Keep wearing him down. Got Fin and Daggers back. And get a good heal. 2 and 3. I think I go healing round. Yeah, this game is a lot of fun. This is chaos mode. That was a beefy heal. This scares me. That looks like a really big attack that he's about to do. Ow! Fuck! I have 2 points. Can I get another? No. Damn. Does he have agony on? He does not. I don't have another way to get an action point back here. What is the meta? No one knows the meta yet. We don't even know what the end game is yet, to be honest with you. We're all learning together because there's no other servers, so this is all new to everybody. I need to hold on to that, I guess, for another round. Oh god, he brought his friends back again. Shit. Okay. 2 agony. Yes. And he's got a shield on. One, two, three. Okay. Cassius and yeah, they definitely have a lot of good, I guess, uniqueness between the different characters. I like Cassius, I just don't have him right now. Oh, we're close. Shit, he's got charge again. Do I need to get... Okay. He's gonna take so much of my health away. Alright, we gotta take the hit. Oh my god! That was terrible. Holy shit, I almost died right there. Alright, I need to kill him this round. That's not gonna do it. This is gonna do it. Oh, I'm surprised I beat that round. Honestly, that was some hefty damage. Alright, what card would I want to copy? I think having more AoE on him. Is there a way to turn him into an AoE damage dealer? What upgrade cards do I have? Who's got an upgrade card? Anybody? No. He's got his upgrade in the beginning. So what happens? When Al uses an upgrade card, 20% damage, shield, and healing for a turn. So that would just basically help his follow-ups for 1 turn. little bit more health. Versus, oh no, I want to see what that does. No. Yeah, let's do that. Dude, I was trying to heal. It's just the mechanic of what that guy does. But yeah, that was yeah, so I'm level 22. That was temporary return. What do you mean temporary return? Is there a whole nother section to this? Oh my god, there's a whole nother section. Crap. I was not expecting that. I think I probably need to get out of this battle pretty quickly. The story's not that great. Yeah, I am now wishing I did that. Not gonna lie. Oh, I played... Wait. Oh, I don't have that unlocked yet. I did that backwards, unfortunately. Yeah, seriously, but wait, there's more. You're back. I beat the first boss and then didn't realize there was a whole nother second area. So, yeah, we're going through this again. We're probably about to lose. I don't have any agony yet, but I can. And we'll take the Epiphany. Okay. Apply 3. Okay. Well, okay, that's pretty nice. For 1 turn, 50% agony damage, 150% times 3 plus 10% damage per target's agony. Ooh, these are good choices. That last one sounds pretty chonky. I feel like this is the one to go for. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. Oh, you can't get the one in the back. Alright, I'm about to take some more damage. And my healer is currently traumatized, so... there's a lot of not doing anything with her. And she didn't break out. Damn. Okay. Get rid of you. Oh, no, go over there and shoot him in the face. Kyrian, Meryl, or Vanessa and Hugo. I like Hugo, but I don't know the characters well enough yet to be able to answer that. Oh crap. Okay, so if I get hit again here, I'm out. Can I not play that right now?
信じてるよ。失敗したらどうしよう。艦長、信じてるよ。これで役に立てるなら。
Is there not a way to get through this? Why can't I use that? We are about to lose.
失敗したらどうしよう。艦長、信じてるよ。失敗したら一番の苦痛を。行け、ライトニング陣号。
Well, we went down fighting. Oh, I got to level 5 though. I was trying to get to level 3, so I mean, at the very least, we mission accomplished. All right. Yeah, I can't really tell you as far as characters go. I don't honestly know yet, Sheik. Because I did a bunch of changes to characters, and we just haven't had the time to assess it all. Let's give her some counseling. What kind of route options are they gonna have? They need a sacrifice. Jesus. Girl, you need to calm down. Use some art. Go draw some. Oh, most of them wear clothes? That's surprising because you don't. Everybody can get into trauma, yeah. It's any of your combatants. You actually want to get them in trauma eventually. Oh, well, apparently I sucked at helping her. I've Canyon had him mind break a couple times, yeah. Oh, poor Trust, I'm sorry, I didn't do you justice. Mika... You know, I might as well do it for the achievements. I don't actually even want to save the data she just had, but for the sake of the achievements. Whoa. I mean, she likes books. Girl, we're gonna have some fun. Let's joke with you. Okay. Wow, I am the worst counselor to these girls. That was terrible. That's all right. You got to get these eventually. Amateur counselor is right. There was nothing professional about that at all. You know what? I'm just going to say I did it because I have to. Because I have to get all the counseling records, see? You have to get 3 of them. So, it's just because of the achievements I did that. Which one did I get? What am I supposed to... Oh, is it this one? Jeez, that's like hard to tell. Second 5-star into Hugo. Nice. Yeah, I somehow did terrible at that. Like, that was bad. Tip. I should be level 30. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to go back in there. Get the fuck out of there. Alright, I need to go... Wait, what is in the chaos that I get? Oh, it's some rewards? Okay. Sweet. More pulls. More pulls for the pot. Do 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 do. What else did I get? I got that, which means I got this, which is what I was going for. And now I can get all the juicy goodness. What do we got? I'll get that tomorrow. I don't know what that is. This is all just leveling up stuff. I can give a gift to Doggo. Let's do that. Is this where I give you a gift? Yeah. You can have a milkshake. Enjoy your Frappuccino. Do, do, do. Hello, Forever. Yeah, no, you don't have to be a big chatter. I appreciate you being here, my friend. And yes, like and sub if you have not. Thank you for reminding Melissa. This one, and this one. Okay. And I think he now has save data worth actually having. So equip that. This one, I'm going to dismantle. Nope, not in bulk. This one, trash. Yeah. So now he's got a better one. And then, did she get a better save data? So this one has, let's see. It's not bad. Which cards do I like better? So I get shadow daggers every turn. Ooh. I'm not sure which one. I'm going to try to use this one for a while, but I actually like the shadow daggers and the other one better. Pretty sure I gave a dog coffee. It was caffeine free. Oh, Forever, thank you for re-upping that membership there. 2 months. You pulled Kairon. I've heard he's good. Let me go look at his cards. Combatants, Kairon. Nope, it's not there. Where is the list that gives me this one? Kairon. So he is... What is that called? A psionic? Okay. Let's see. Whatever... Futility. When you use this card moves to exhaust, so it's a status ailment. Let's see. Brand of Annihilation. 300% damage to all enemies. On card exhaust. Cost this card -1 for 1 turn. So it's a high to start. Okay, so you want to generate futility and then get rid of it. I got it. Okay. Upon creating futility, changes to an attack card with 80% damage and healing effect. He seems like he could do a lot of damage. I mean, just reading through it, it sounds like he basically wants to create these futilities and then put them in the exhaust pile. And by doing that, he's going to get more damage in his attacks. And like this one here. So this one, on card exhaust, cost of this card -1 for 1 turn. So if you had a couple of these futilities, you could drop them. You would drop this cost down, and you got a 300% AoE damage. This one, for all the futility that's in your exhaust pile, this goes up. This is a pretty good character, honestly. And like, what epiphanies does this have? Yeah, look at this. That's huge. This one would be hard to play. This would be like a late battle and like an elite kind of a thing. So you'd either need to have someone generating AP, or you'd have to have a combination of that plus a lot of futility being discarded. But massive damage if you get it. Yeah, I mean, he seems pretty legit, honestly. These are all one cost. I mean, if you're bumping him with somebody that can buff his damage or like buff morale, I could see him outputting some numbers. Yeah, I think he seems like a good character to me. Cassius is a 4-star. So he should be a bit easier to unlock. Cassius is really good. They did change a little bit about him, but no, Cassius is solid. He does a lot of like card manipulation. Oh, I have more of this stuff? Okay, yeah. We'll do that then. When's my next policy? I'll be asleep when that happens. What I need to do is save up. I didn't realize you have to buy one of these to do the event, which is kind of dumb. I don't know how to sugarcoat stupid gacha mechanics. Like, that's just a dumb mechanic. Alright, we got more achievements. How are we doing on polls? Did we get another 10 by chance? Okay, I don't understand what this is telling me is new. Those are fully complete. This one I can't do. Nothing to claim. I legit don't understand why this is telling me there's something here. This is at 100%, like... You got me. You got me. Do I have 10? I have 6. Gross. I'm going to do something I wouldn't normally recommend, which is using some of these crystals, because why not? Because I have fun on stream. 640? I mean, I should have been doing that math in my head, but is there anywhere else I can get those? What was one of these has? Yeah, see, this I would just buy these or get, because you can buy characters in here. You just have to save up for freaking ever. Oh, these are memory codes. These are duplicates. Yeah, this is just for manifestation, so I actually wouldn't have any use of those just yet. I don't have any of whatever that is. None of that. Oh, geez, forever with the 15 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, my friend. Oh, good. I had to look over and make sure my head wasn't covering the graphics. I just realized I'd moved my face for this game. Who all got that? So if you got one of those, please be kind and shoot a thank you over to Forever. It looks like Circle, Dorkin, Shadow, Massidian. Oh, hey, Massidian. Tuckus. 2 P5 whales and 1 pole. There you go. Did you get the weekly summons? The weekly summons. Let me look. Probably not yet. Those aren't weekly. That's a monthly, whatever the hell that is. Are you talking about from the Ark? Revealing the lurkers. That's kind of funny. From Memory Archives. Memory Archives. Memory Archives, second tab. Was that in the shop? Memory Archives. Why is that not ringing a bell to me? Oh, here. Traveler. You're talking about these two right here? I have not, but yeah, what would be smart here? Growth stones. I mean, I'm always going to get pulls, so thank you for telling me about that. I forgot that was even there. Not sure they're actively lurking. They sub, though. That's kind of funny, though. Not gonna lie. All right, so I think that gave me a pull. Can I please get a character this time? Because last time I got her, this one, and Lillian. So I got all partners. Who would I want? I mean, I definitely want Cassius. I heard Maribel. I need to look at her kit, but from what I understand, she can be decent. Of course, because she has giant fangs. So, you know, that equals more power. Rescue. Let's do it. Four-star. You're a born lurker. You know what? I lurk all the time. Like, I always go to people's streams when I'm working. And sometimes I'll say something, but a lot of times I'm just there to give them, like, just an extra viewer to help out their channel. Oh, I mean, I guess I'll take another whatchamacallit for her. But can I please get new people? This is like me getting an A6 on in freaking P5X. Like, it just kept feeding me her. But yeah, look, now I'm at Ego 2. When using Shadow Dagger, card on a target with Agony, increased damage 20%. That's not bad. What did this give me? Decrease cost. Increase the level of potential by 3. Upgrade a bunch of cards. How are her best of hers? Increase level of potential by 3. They're okay. I can see the potential of this stacking itself. Yuri equals Baby Howler. If you stick with Hugo as your main, Maribel is great. I'm going to be stuck with Hugo as my main because I can't apparently pull anything else. I think I'm just stuck with it for that reason alone. But I want to see, I did get some new partners. So let me just see what else I got. So I got, so what is he? He's giving me, that's not bad for him because he does kill people with his follow-up. He only has one upgrade card. When his sign combat uses a skill card, that's not for him. Oh, that's not for him anyways. That's not a hunter. Or a ranger, whatever they call it. What about for you, though? Because your partner sucks. The combatant attack card damage increases by 10. It's like this other part of the effect doesn't really do anything for her because she doesn't run exhausts. I mean, the only thing I'm really gaining here is this 10%. But I want, you know what, this might be better duplicated out. Let's see. Manifest. It's not like I don't have enough of this thing. Yeah, see, this is going to be better because I'll have higher attack bonus. So it's 10% versus 16%. I get health back versus an effect that I can't actually do anything with. So let's do that. Well, apparently I can only get 4-star partners now because the game doesn't want to give me freaking characters. Let's promote you. Alright, we'll get you level 20. That's not terrible. That gives her a little bit of an increase. Did I get anything new for her? Oh, we got this. So we got defense up. If I don't use an attack card, which is pretty often for her. HP healing up at the start of turn, gain Pono Poco's Cheer, whatever that is, equal to the number of enemies with attack intentions. So they can't be in like a non-attack mode. I don't love that effect. It's just too, because you're, yeah, I guess on a boss. You can reduce a boss's attack by 10%. You got an easy day tomorrow, Mark? That's good at least. Yeah, Melissa's East Coast. She's a trooper, man, because she hangs out. Alright, the worst looking character in the game. Also has a shitty skill. Great, because I don't want to use her. I think this is still the play. Because I absolutely have turns where I don't use attack cards with her. Matter of fact, if I get my ego, or not my ego, my chaos run correct with her, she will have no attack cards at the end of it. That's my intent. So partner-wise, I don't really have much else I can use here. So let's see. Who else do I have that might be useful? So I do have Ray. She gets a lead. So she wants to run basic cards for that. These are basics. I like they don't actually tell you that, though. You'd think they would, like, spell that out a little bit more. $40 damage of a card with a cost of 1. So you could run that into here. Or into here. Force exhaust. It's 4 draw. But if you exhaust it, you can't use it. So if you're getting good decks, you probably wouldn't want that card. I don't love her kit. Unless she has some really good epiphanies. Like this is a good buff here. If I had like 4 of this card. 4 morale's good. So these 2 cards are decent. I want to know where they tell you the card types. Because you see how it's like gray up here? This is how you know, but... How are her shields? 100% shield, 3 damage reduction, 2... What is Metalize? When gaining shield via an ability, deal defense-based damage. That's interesting. This is the free unit that we all got in the mail. Seems okay. What is her role? A shield. For a shielder, she doesn't really shield. Wait, what was metallization again? Attack when you gain a shield. Where's her other shield? So she has this as a shield ability. She's either not amazing or I'm missing something. Like, cause she seems like she wants to like sub DPS in some weird way, but I don't think you'd want to build her for that. You pulled Rin, nice. Yeah, I haven't finished. I've just opened story 3. I'm like a few nodes into it. Beryl. So the problem is, like, I already have Hugo, so I'm not gonna like run her. I mean, aside from the fact that she's a different color, but I do like her weapon though. That's a cool looking weapon. This is cool. Single use, free draw 3. That's a good card. She looks like she can put out some decent damage. Opening found. What is that? Is that the name of a card? Oh, she can get one of those. Granted exhaust minus. That's interesting too. Okay. I mean, I think Hugo's better, but she has potential. I don't like Owen. I mean, he can be built into a somewhat okay shielder, but that's not really his role. I'm not a big fan of his kit. He like feels confused to me. Like, they didn't know if they want to make him a shielder or an attacker, and so he's not amazing at either one of those. Is kind of how I read his kit. Luke, I didn't. So Luke, to me, he might be okay in like later game when you have a lot of crit. But like I played Luke in the beta, and he was underwhelming to me. But again, I think it might just be because he needs crit. Where's he at? Luke. Now, I'll say that so far, I think you can make anybody viable in this game. But, like, let's look what he has now. So, yeah, so 50% times 2 damage, create bullets, equal to the number of critical hits. So, you know, this has a 50% crit chance, but you still need to have some good base crit beyond that. And then his bullets, like, if we look at what they are. So 70% damage, 50% damage, weakness attack, 100%. So these are decent bullets. And then what is Mark? When using attack cards, 100% extra attack, tenacity damage by 0 cost, reduce. That's weirdly worded. Tenacity damage by 0 cost, reduce mark by 1. All right, so let's look. So he needs to. So he can get 2 bullets there. If he crits on both shots, you would want to drop the shield. Like, you wouldn't want to have this. 2 handgun bullets there. I don't like this card. Like, if I was trying to build a deck in chaos mode, I would probably drop this card and probably this card. This could be a decent card. Because if you have a lot of bullets built up. Yeah, that could be decent damage with enough bullets. And I bet there's like, if you look, this is where we have to get crazy, is like, look at all these epiphanies. Yeah, because this one has a retrieve on it. Guaranteed crit. But you only have 1, so you only get 1 bullet off of that. But you guarantee to at least get 1. So if you were to solve your crit problem, the other card's probably better. That drops it by another 20% damage. So you're talking 100 damage versus 90. So this is not a bad card. You lose 10% damage, but if you got your crit right, then you're going to get 3 bullets out of it. Yeah, so I still think that he is going to be very dependent on what stats you can get, and he needs crit. These 3 cards up here are all cards that you're going to want to get rid of when you're running Chaos mode for his save data. I don't see any reason to have these 3 cards. And if you were duplicating stuff, you'd be better off duplicating this card than having any of these 3. Because you're going to want to generate bullets and then get into Dance of the Demon. If you have a round where you have a lot of bullets and then you do the dance, like that's a lot of damage. Yeah, and this is why like if you see a tier list from anybody right now, just ignore it. Hey Courtney, just absolutely ignore it because nobody has gone through all these cards and epiphanies yet and nobody knows the end game. Like I'm sure there's somebody that has like super refreshed and gotten as far as you possibly can already. But even I can guarantee even they're not at the end game yet. They haven't even given us all the modes. So I think it's a lot of theory crafting right now, but I don't think we're in a state of we can talk about tier list. I think there's some stuff that's obvious. Like, I hate to say it, but it's like Owen. Like, I just don't see it. Like, his base kit is confusing for himself. Like, maybe he has some amazing epiphanies in here, but like, there's some obvious stuff like this where I'm just like, I don't know when you would build him for the end game. Whereas like Cassius, the biggest issue with Cassius is this used to be 0 cost. And now it's got 1. Like, I don't love that change. But they honestly, the way you can manipulate cards with him, he needed to have some nerfs as a 4-star. So I'm not mad at that. And he's still a really good character. But like, he's one that if you understand the game, like you can look at this and be like, oh yeah, like he can fit in a lot of different comps. Can I look at Nia's kit? Which one is Nia? Remind me. Sorry, I don't have all their names memorized yet. That's Magna, Rin, Orlia, Malin, Veronica. No, what? Fuck, which one's... You said Nia? Oh, here she is. Okay, let's see. So she's more of a support role. What does she want to do? So damage, heal, heal. Decibel, when shuffle occurs, all allies perform 50% extra attack on a random enemy. Activate the top card of a draw pile. This is an interesting card. I mean, you obviously don't know what's on the top of... Well, I don't think you can look at the top of your draw cards. I know you can look at what's in the hand. I'm not... I guess I can see if you can do the top. But... this is a cool card. I like this card. Mute Accent. Discard 1 card with the highest cost. Then the combatant who owned that card performs 150% extra attack to a random enemy. Your highest skill card costs typically do more damage than that, though. I mean, I'd have to really look at character cards, but like if you think about Haru, Haru has, like, let's say she's running like a 3 card. That 3 card's always going to be more than 150% damage. So, and sometimes as an AoE. So that card, it could either be really good or really bad. Like, you'd have to really be smart about playing this card because, like, let's say you had someone with a 2-cost card, right? Or even like you had someone down to 1-cost cards, like that's where this is probably a good trade. But if someone actually, if you have a high-cost card in your hand, the only other place I could see this card, oh, you know where this could be useful? Is when you maybe burn your AP to heal and you don't have the amount of AP to actually play the card. That could be a use case for this one. So this one's interesting. I wonder what this epiphanies look like though. The owner of the card deals to... So random versus picking. I wouldn't ever epiphany into that one. I don't think I would use this one. Oh, it's an upgrade. Okay, but even still, I don't love that. I could see a case for those two epiphanies. So that's interesting. This one's a retain, a heal. For one turn when a card is discarded, you get 1 decibel, which is... Okay. She has a lot of low-cost cards, which is kind of nice. Adagio, draw 1, discard 1. With this effect, move discarded card to the top of the draw pile. So then you're going to cycle it right back through. She's not bad. Honestly. Like, she's... I'd really have to sit there through her, like, epiphanies. But she's got a lot of card manipulation. I still think I like Cassius better for the card manipulation. But I could see her having her uses. She would be an interesting one to build, honestly. But I don't think I would want her as... Like, these 3 cards are... I don't want her as a healer or a damage dealer. I want her as a... kind of manipulating the deck card kind of a person for what I'm seeing here. The only reason I even like this card here is it's a retain with granting decibel. So yeah, especially with the limited roster I have, I would actually probably build her. But if I had Cassius, I'd build him over her. She's not playing a G chord. That's funny that you know that. That's amazing. I've been watching all your Persona guys. I'm still a bit confused. No worries, Courtney. I have a Persona stream tomorrow. I just need to schedule it because YouTube's being dumb. But I will be streaming at 6 p.m. Mountain Time to do Mesa pulls tomorrow, so feel free to pop in there and ask any questions you want. You can change mute accent to use the lower cost. That one, that'd be tough though, because would I want it to be the lower cost? Because then you're going to end up with, I think a lot of the times, a 0 or a 1. I guess if you could pick who gets to discard the card. Because, like, you wouldn't want... Like, I wouldn't want to discard that and, like, Mia herself is doing the attack. She probably doesn't have a good attack stat. So if you can control it, that's better. She's fake. She doesn't know how to drum. We need Cord in here to teach her how to play guitar. The girl he's on seems okay for Karen too. See, that's where like tier lists are going to be interesting, because a lot of it's going to be based on synergies, and even beyond that, a lot of it's going to be based on what you get in your chaos runs. Because you can't force, like, here's the example. If you're in a chaos run and you get her epiphany, you'll only get 3 of these 5 options. So if it gave you this one, and this one, like, that's what you get. Like, you don't get to pick one of these other ones. You see what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, like, it's, and that's why I keep saying it's not just like I can say pick these 5 cards and you get the perfect deck, because you may never get the random luck to get those 5 cards. Now, I don't know, like, the deep trauma mode, how much more frequent they become, but that's the whole point of the roguelike part, right? Is you're trying to build this really random deck. So tier lists are going to be hard to do, I think, for that reason. Now, you're going to get people that are obviously going to be doing monstrous damage, or people that have like some broken, you know, skill effects. And so that's what's going to push them up in the tier list. But there's so much variability in all these epiphanies. And then you have gear on top of that. And then you have partners on top of that. Like, let's look at partners, because I think people ignore them too much. So first of all, and this pisses me off, this whole top row is battle pass if you buy the premium battle pass only so far. So like, to get them, I just found this out today. It is, where's the battle pass? Is it this one? Yeah, see, look, to get them, you have to get the leveled up battle pass. So this is going to create that, pay to play or pay to win. You're winning in an, PvE game. So, I mean, that's not, take that for what it is. It's not like you're winning anything worth a damn. But you already have that issue. And then you have, let's see. What's up, dude? I don't need you. I literally have been leveling up partners. I don't think you need... Yes, I understand. I'm not wasting... Jesus, Douglas, leave me alone. Sorry. Let me get back in here. So... some of these partners are very much for specific characters. So let's find... Rangers. Okay. So, first of all, like, these ones... I'm just going to ignore them because I don't want to get into the pay stuff. So we got Daisy. Daisy's pushing morale. Who is the one that was... there's one that was like specifically for him. Yeah, look at this one. So, Marin, the extra attack damage of cards generated by assigned combat's abilities increases by 15%. When assigned combatant uses skill card, plus 25% extra attack damage for one turn. So tell me you wouldn't want her with this specific effect on Hugo over what I currently have equipped. So like there's so much more to this deck, or this game besides just having a couple good cards, like this kind of stuff. But then like if I can only get them from the battle pass versus this 5-star, but at what point does a maxed out 4-star beat the 5-star? Like it's all that kind of crap. You know what I mean? Does your Mesa video talk about 110? The 110 I talked about in my live stream digest that I launched this morning. But the short answer of it is, for most people, you're going to want to do the 110. The rates, I ran all the math today, and I ran literally millions of simulations on it. And technically speaking, the 50-50 is ever so slightly better in the long run, but it's such a close race now that I feel that going for the 110 is slightly better overall. And again, it's simulations, right? So you can put yourself in simulations where the 50-50 is actually worse, but it's literally like within a couple pulls of each other now. So I think that if you're the kind of player who's just looking for one copy, 110 all the way. No questions asked. Even on the total amount of 5-stars that you'll get, it's incredibly close between the two. So I don't know. I was on the side of 50-50 all day, every day, never pull on the 110 until they doubled the rate on the 110. Like that really changed a lot of things in the math. So, I mean, I talked about it a bit in that other video, but that's the cliff notes, in my opinion. But yes, you could technically argue that across tens of thousands, millions of simulations, that a 50-50 is ever so slightly better. Oh, that is the events. Jeez, that annoys me that I can't get rid of that thing. You get more rebate currency, one extra pull for 400, so 25k for 10 million. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, if you're getting extra rebate, yeah, I didn't run that through, the rebate part of it. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing is I'm going to switch to the 110, and I was a hardcore don't touch the 110 person up until this morning, literally this morning. How would you feel if I'm playing Persona legally? I honestly wouldn't care. It wouldn't faze me in the least. What did I miss in the chat? Let me scroll up here. Yeah, action economy is king. So, and it is one thing I do like that they do in the battles, though, is that you can't just own the whole turn and never take damage, because the enemy has that counter that goes down every time you play a card, unless you have haste effect on your card. So I like that they force the enemy to attack within your turns. There was, in beta, one of my chaos runs. Who was I using? I was using Cassius, Mika, and Hugo, actually. Was it Hugo or Luke? It was one or the other. But I got to the point where with him cycling the deck and her generating AP, I almost got myself into like an infinite loop. I'm talking like, I don't know, like I would have like 8 or so AP points simultaneously, like then. And then by the time I would shuffle through them and he was helping me pull the deck back out, like I would just start getting more and more and more. It was an absolutely absurd thing, which is part of the reason why he got nerfed, right? Because you can't just keep running the Joker card. But the enemy would still attack, you know, in that time frame. So yeah, action economy and manipulating draw are massively good in games like this. The other thing that this game does, which I'd like too, is that whole trauma system though, because you can have a great combo and then like you saw what happened. Like you get somebody in too much trauma and then it's like, oh, well, now I can't use them. I'm screwed. But with that, my friends, it is 11:30 and I got to get up for work. And I got up early this morning after streaming late last night. So I'm going to go to bed. Thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. I do have another live stream tomorrow, like I said, 6 p.m. Mountain Time to pull Mesa on Persona 5X Global. I'm not leaving that game. I'm just playing 2 games. That's all it really comes down to. So with that, I'm going to sign off. Thank you all. And please, until then, do take care of yourselves.